What's up, family? Today, September the 18th, 2023. On this Monday, we're going to go with this week. Be careful of tricksters. Be careful of tricksters. Now, I was looking at some of the videos, my Monday morning session of checking out some of the things that have gone on over the weekend. I was checking out Tariq Nasheed and some of his comments on the VMA Awards, whatever. And I guess the singer Sweetie, I guess she was up there on the on stage trying to read a teleprompter, and she was stumbling all over her words. Now the question is, how, what's going on, Sweetie and Sexy Red. Now, these sisters, provocative, in their clothing, their movements, the words, all this kind of stuff. See, the trick is to take you away from all these flaws that these young ladies are having because they're throwing a lot of money. And then you start to see them in a setting, because basically it's by design. These things are not by design. And whether the sister Sweetie is up there trying to read a teleprompter, whether or not she can read or not, is she drunk or she high, whatever. But what's going on here is these tricksters are fooling you into believing that this is the best way to live, and it's not. And if you really follow these people, you understand. These people are being pushed into a lot of directions that they really don't want to be in, but they want that money. And when you sign these bullshit ass contracts, you are forced to do shit you ain't never gonna want to do. But you're gonna have to do them because we gonna sue you. We want our money back. You ain't got no money. You never have. But see, when you see these people wearing all this fancy jewelry and these name brand clothes, you black people love name brand shit. And name brand shit ain't nothing but what it is. Nothing. But it's a name that you're paying for. You ain't paying for the quality. Oh man, this shit is fab. If you was smart enough, you do the same. You can do the same goddamn thing and probably do it better. But considering you love to buy name brand shit because of the tricksters that fool you into believing that this shit is top quality in the name and makes you feel that you really have it going on when you don't. Anyway, some more young brothers, I've been, starting to hear some things I'm not too pleased about. Now, when I start to hear certain brothers, from the Nation of Islam, this is a new generation. And, everybody's on YouTube and posting their videos and their content and their services and whatnot. Now, some of the things I'm starting to hear is not too pleasing. Like I say, I don't like giving out names. I don't give out names. Do your own homework. Figure that shit out for yourself. But the word scam is something that I don't think is a pleasing word when you start talking about the Nation of Islam. See, Minister Farrakhan been an up and up guy for over 70 years or more. Minister's in his 90s now. And trying to help black people. They didn't have social media. He went out there trying to get you to do this, get you to do that. He was trying to get you to learn, to understand, and to love yourself. And then you got a new generation to come along, and you're going to throw up some YouTubes, videos of Minister Farrakhan speaking and build our brand. You can't, a lot of people have built their brands on other people. What is it called? I call it name brand people. See, we love to use name brands to build. That's why it's like, I don't believe in going with a bunch of names. I don't believe in going and, I might repost a video that might be interesting to me, but I'm not going to go and try to push somebody else's content and make money. Like I see a lot of people pushing Samuel's content to build their channel. I'm not doing no shit like that because I don't want to build that way. I want to be authentic. I think more people are authentic, but then again, you got so many people that aren't authentic. They have to build with other people's content. Original content is pretty much lacking. And a lot of people use the same shit. A lot of people telling you shit that ain't even fucking real. And that goes from the financial side to the health side and a whole bunch of other sides. But that's why tricksters, they get you because you ain't paying attention. You think because somebody has a picture on some bullshit channel that makes them an expert. Like I say, I'm not an expert. But one thing I don't do is go around acting like I am an expert, and I don't go around pushing other people's. Kevin Samuels, the guy, my bad. Pushing people like Kevin Samuels, Minister Farrakhan, and some of these other people's to build my channel. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that because if that's the case, then I don't want to be in this funky ass game. No way. I don't have to use people to push content, and I'm not because. I'm an old school guy. So, there's always ways to get our message out. We don't necessarily need social media because social media seems to be something that if you ain't paying attention, that's constantly pulling at the black community in another direction. That's why we so separated now. And a lot of that has to do with one, we lack stability up here as a people. Social media is just part of that. That's why it tears us up. And everybody, people who own these platforms, they know what these platforms are going to do. And they try to give you strict guidelines and shit as to what, we don't allow this and allow that bullshit. When you learn and sit back in center field, you see what I see. But if you don't, then you don't have to because you never will see it. And this is a plan. This is by design, you guys. This ain't nothing, oh man, that's wow, that's strange. No, it's not. That's by design. It's meant to do what it's supposed to do. Be careful of tricksters because these females, disrespectful, these black entertainers, disrespectful, they coming for them. And they're exposing them. It's by design. Whatever excuse Sweetie may use and whatnot. You take Lil Sweetie, Lil Sukiana, and Sexy Red. They three hot female entertainers, but they're coming for them. And the reason why they're coming for them because there's a lot of disrespect, and the jig is up now. It's up. It's like, hey, you done did what you had to do. You done showed your disrespect. Now it's time to move on. Because see, once we milk you and we, you get that rag and you trying to squeeze every little bit out. We done. You are a gimmick. Once your gimmick is up, we done with you. We done with you. On to the next. Pay you some money, let you get out there, disrespect yourself. Disrespect your people, and then get others to follow like the Pied Piper. Pied Piper what? Led the kids, led the mice. They follow the Pied Piper. Why? Because people will follow. Because there are so many people who have nothing but to sit back and watch people who are already flawed up here. So people will gravitate to these people. That's why, be very careful. Be very careful of the tricksters because it's there. It's right there. It's right there. And everybody that's part of the trickster game, they're right there. They looking at it like, It's got to get some more tricksters out there. We got 2024 coming up. We got to get these niggas fired up so they can go vote Democrat. The tricksters are here. But if you sleep, don't worry about this video. Don't even watch it. Because you know what? You ain't going to get what I'm saying no way. I hate to be that way, but it's true. The same old can't keep being repeated. And you start to get it. You may start to get it, but you will never fully get it. You may get part of it, but you'll never fully get the whole story. Sit back and center field sometime. Go play some baseball like I do. All right, brothers and sisters, peace out. To the next one. Be careful.